Alright, here we go. We're going to go with the Dishpack now. The reason it's called Dishpack, it's a little bit bigger carton, but it's also a thicker gauge cardboard carton. It's got like 2 plies of cardboard. So we'll tape up the bottom. And that's one more tip you might want to remember when you're doing cartons or packing. You always want to put 2 or 3 pieces of tape on the bottom. Do not fold the carton because it'll just drop out the bottom. And that's not good, especially when you're talking glassware. This carton is a little bit thicker, like I said. What you want to do for dish packs, you could do dishes, you could do electronics, you could do lamps, and I'll give you a little example here on all 3 of those things. What you want to do for a dish pack is get paper, crumple it up, get a nice little layer on the bottom, so you got a nice cushion. You usually want to start with your dishes, and these are a little bit smaller than, these are a little bit smaller dishes, but anything 9-inch or 10-inch plates is fine. You want to get 2 or 3 or 4 of them, depending on how heavy they are. Use like a piece of paper per plate. What you want to do is just get them in the corner like that. Get one more piece over the top. Just kind of wrap them up like so. The important thing about dishes is if you want to put them on their edge. You don't want to put them flat. If you put them flat, they're probably more prone to breaking. The dishes right there on top of the paper I put down there. Same with the bowls. You want to put them 2 or 3 or 4 high in the middle of the paper. Wrap them up like so. Just roll it. Same thing on their edge. You want to go on their edge with all that stuff because it's much more safer that way. It's stronger. Glasses. What comes to mind in dish packs is you want to have common sense. You want to put the heavier items on the bottom, like your plates, your Pyrex, your bigger bowls, glass bowls or whatever. Those items should be on the bottom of the dish pack, and as you come up to the top of the dish pack, you want to put some lighter items. You want to put coffee cups or stemware, or even fragile small trinkets you might have in your living room. That stuff should be all at the top of the dish bag. Wrap the coffee cup up. I would probably not have it down at the bottom of the carton, but I would have it more towards the top, but it would just go in just like so. Just put it in there for now. Same with the stemware. You want to wrap up the glass like so, roll it, and what you want to do is have a layer. You want to even out your dishes on the bottom possibly, or as much as you can. Lay some towels maybe across if you have towels to get rid of. Lay those across, put a piece of paper on it, and then put your glasses, your coffee mugs, your stemware on the next layer. Do as many as you can. Get another layer and see what kind of room you have left to fill the box out. So the most important thing again, besides having enough paper on the bottom and making it tight inside the carton, is packing the carton to the very top of the carton so it does not collapse in. If you stack something on top, you don't want it to go in. You want it to be solid at the top. So that's the most important thing for a dish pack. We also can put electronics in here, which I will bring out and show you the best way to do that. Again, you can use towels. The brown paper is something we use because it's the thicker paper that protects the item a little bit better than the white paper. You would wrap it up like so. Have a clear bottom on the bottom of the dish pack. You don't want to put it on top of stuff. And just fit the printer down inside the dish pack. And then you can fill up on top of there with some other lighter items. Also, laptops are pretty common for packing, because everybody seems to have a laptop as opposed to a regular computer anymore. You would do the same thing. You wouldn't need a big piece of paper like this. That would be perfect for using towels or some white paper also. Just wrap it up. This is a little excess here, but you get the idea. You wrap it up, you put it, I'm sure you can write it inside, but you can put it flat so that it stays okay like that, on top of the printer or on top of some other items. Just make sure the most common sense thing is to load heavy on the bottom and work your way up to the top with some light items. So that's the best use for a dish pack. You want to try to get as much glassware and those items in here because it is a thicker gauge cardboard.